welcome to my channel. This is Hawaii Discount Knife and Gear Review, and coming to you from beautiful jungles of Windward, Oahu. And I just wanted to say, of all the millions of videos that you could be watching on YouTube right now, if you found yourself here at my channel and you're watching this right now, I really appreciate it, and I hope you like at least some of what I have to say. I'm gonna do my best to give my opinions and honest reviews on some of the stuff that I've come across, different knives and different gear that you can get online, and my opinions on them. So I'd like to start off with probably my favorite everyday carry knife, and this is the one that started it all for me. This is the Ganzo F720 Firebird, and I think I paid around $25 for this knife on Amazon. It is admittedly some stolen designs from different companies. It's got the Axis type lock, which was borrowed from Benchmade. It's kind of got the handle design and blade shape from maybe a lion steel. But all in all, for the price that I paid for it, this is a fantastic knife, and I carry it all the time. I really do love it. It's got good weight to it. This is a fairly heavy knife. It's all steel liners. It's 440C stainless, and it's got G10 scales on the side. Pretty thick, substantial blade to it. I think this knife weighs in around 7 ounces total. I did put a little snake knot lanyard on the bottom here so I can get it in and out of my pocket easily. It does have a decent pocket clip to it. Glass breaker at the end in case you find yourself trapped in a car or come across a dog trapped in a hot car in a parking lot. You just douche. So I carry this knife, like I said, pretty much every day. It holds a decent edge. I usually run it at night a couple times on the honing steel and just kind of clean up the blade a little bit. Typically opening boxes or cutting rope or whatever I need it for at work. And this is just a great all-around work knife for me. Your everyday carry knife is a really personal choice, and I've owned many knives in my lifetime. And for right now, this is the one that finds itself in my pocket most of the time because it's just a really solid all-around knife. You know, it was not terribly expensive, like I said, and it just, you know, it feels good. It's a heavy knife. It's a big, solid type knife. There's absolutely no play in it whatsoever. Came out of the box pretty sharp, actually. It was shaving sharp when I got it, and after using it I've carried this knife probably 6 months at least and use it every day. The blade is really doesn't show a whole lot of signs of wear, maybe some scratching from opening different things, but all in all it has held up extremely well. I've been tempted to purchase some other knives from Ganzo because I like their level of quality for the price, and fit and finish on this knife is just solid. So at some point I may end up ordering some of their other blades. I actually have ordered more than one of these. I have one that I haven't even taken out of the box yet that's just sitting brand new, and I carry this one every day for work and whatever I need a knife for. It's a drop point. It's fairly easy to keep sharp. There's no serration to it to get in the way and to get you messed up. It's a really thick blade, actually. It's, I think, about 4 millimeters thick. Got a thumb stud for opening. It is pretty easy one-handed operation, either with thumb stud, or you can actually flick this knife, and if you hold on tight to it, you just give it a flick and it flicks right open. A couple drops of lube in there every once in a while just to keep it working smooth, and really, all in all, very impressed with this knife. I will say, out of the ones that I've gotten, I've actually purchased more than 2 of these. I ended up buying one and gave it away to someone as a present, Bought another one and ended up selling it to somebody, and I have one brand new in the box, like I said, and then this one, which is my everyday carry. But I've noticed one thing about this knife that I thought I should mention. On the inside, let's see if we can get to focus here. On the inside, the frame of this knife is solid, which makes for a pretty heavy knife. I did notice that two of the other ones that I've ordered, they have 3 cutouts in the frame of it, 3 circular cutouts on each side, I guess to reduce the weight, and took about an ounce off of it. And it took me a little while to actually notice it, but after holding them back and forth, I knew there was something different. The other one was just a tad lighter, and once I finally figured out where the weight reduction came from, it made me appreciate my original one even more. I really do like the weight of the knife, and the heft of it is really one of my favorite parts of it. So again, this is the Ganzo F720, and yeah, I'm not sure what else there can be said about it. It really is just a great all-around knife, and for 25 bucks, you really can't beat it. So again, coming to you from beautiful jungles of Windward Oahu, and if you like what I have to say, or even curious about what else I might have coming up, stick around and maybe think about subscribing to my channel. I will get into some other different knives that I've picked up along the way. This one I'll go into detail a little bit more. This is the Tucson that I just recently picked up. Have some other cool blades that I may bring out to show. Another one would be this Charade SCHF13, which I've really been liking. I'll do a full video on this one as well. So again, thank you for your time, and I hope to see you again soon. Aloha.